Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we're gonna use Drift to create a kind of a weird synth, which is perfect for kind of raw hypnotic techno. So let's jump into Ableton and listen how it sounds. Okay, so first new MIDI track, Drift. Okay, in terms of MIDI pattern, we have this. Kind of a classic MIDI pattern, playing at 2 different octaves. And the idea is to detune 2 oscillators, so we're just gonna hear oscillator 1 for now. And we're gonna choose this waveform. You know I like this waveform because when I crank up the shape, it kind of sounds almost like a kind of a sawtooth in the Moog style. Very buzzy sawtooth, so I really like. And we're gonna use oscillator 2 and detune to create a weird effect. So again, another sawtooth at the same octave, and then usually one semitone is work well. Now there is a pitch trick with the LFO, but we're gonna come back to this later. I'm gonna first focus on the filter and the amplitude envelope. So we're gonna keep our 12 dB filter, maybe add a bit of resonance, and we're gonna map these 2 parameters to our rack. And we're gonna adjust the amplitude envelope. A bit of attack, a long sustain because it's not really like a plucky sound. So we're gonna reduce actually we're gonna remove actually any filter modulation. And so we're gonna modulate the pitch with the LFO. Okay, so right now it's a slow sine. We want to use a square. The idea is to have 2 jumping pitch. So we're gonna have 2 stage. You can hear how it's going low and high, so we want this to be synced to the BPM, and we're gonna put it in in 1/16. You can hear how it's really create this excitement. It's a bit of a different way than the vibrato, but it's kind of the same type of effect. And then we're gonna put in stereo. Make it way much more stereo, but this is optional to be honest, but I like it like that. And also we're gonna crank up the drift to get this kind of analog vibe. Alright, and we're pretty much done with the drift. Now we're gonna add a bit of effect. We're gonna use grain delay. So here is not really like, it's more like experimenting. It's gonna be more to add a bit of stereo, so I'm gonna reduce dry wet, maybe. Slight pitch, and we're gonna put it in kind of almost like a house effect. It adds a bit of movement mainly, and a bit of stereo. Okay, cool. Now saturator to add a bit of more harmonic. So I'm gonna use it in hard curve mode. You're gonna hear it's gonna straight up. We're gonna reduce the output. You can see this is just really for loudness purpose. It's not getting louder, but we have less peak. And now I'm gonna use a rack of mine which is called Filter Sweep Bank. Basically what this is gonna do, you're gonna hear it straight up. I made a video about this, I will put it in the description, but basically it's having a different layer with some bandpass filter, and basically all these bandpass filter are modulating with LFO, so you get this kind of effect but on a lot of different frequency, and they are all layers, so we create this nice movement on it, and they are all panned differently. Yeah, if you want to find out more, I will put it in the description. Just this rack alone needs a video to be explained. But then we can map this to our macro 3, and we're gonna reduce actually the but that's pretty cool. And then we're gonna use a bit of reverb. We're gonna use the hybrid reverb, and we're gonna put in convo mode and go to real place and Audioreakt copies room. On the stereo, mono. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna map this to the rack. We'll rename it later. Then we're gonna use just a utility hub to make sure everything under 120 is in mono. And then my sidechain rack, this I will put the link in the description as well if you wanna find out more. It's just a sidechain tool. It's a shaper with utility which is automatically ducking the gain. I made again a video as well about that. And this we can map as well because this kind of synth really need this kind of pumping effect. Okay, let me rename and recolor. All right, and we have our rack. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you learned a few tricks here and there. You can grab the preset. It's available for free. Link in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe before. If you want to support me, you can grab my Drift preset bank. I will also put it in the description. Thank you very much and see you soon. Bye bye.